this really is about doing something different, jumping on what is a bandwagon, and I'm going to talk a little bit about that in the next few minutes as well, but actually using it so that it benefits your business. So the first thing that I want you to take away from today, how many of you are aware of the marketing mix? A few of you, okay. So have any of you heard of the 4 Ps or the 7 Ps? Yeah, okay, so this is what we mean by the marketing mix. I'm going to keep it simple and stick to 4, okay? For any of you who are in services, you need to be thinking about this in terms of 7. So you've got product in one corner. So what you do in your business, what you sell, your product or service, is one element of the marketing mix. You've got price in another corner of the marketing mix. You've got place, because marketers like 4 Ps. Place means distribution. It's just distribution doesn't start with a P. So distribution. You've then got promotion. And that's your 4 Ps, your marketing mix. Okay? So social media is in here. How big a part of your marketing strategy, therefore, is social media? It's less than a quarter at least, isn't it, of your strategy? But you'll all have seen business owners rush out, oh, got to be on Facebook, got to be on Twitter, got to be blogging, got to be doing this, got to be doing that, got to be on every single blog site I can get onto, every single social media site. All their other marketing goes out the window because social media is the next big bandwagon. But it's less than a quarter of what should be their marketing strategy. For those of you in services, it's even less than that. And I think that's a really important message for you to take away. If your price is wrong, social media ain't going to help you. If your product is wrong, social media isn't going to change that. So it's really important that you understand the different elements of the marketing mix and get all of the elements right, because then you've got something really meaningful to promote on social media. But we do see people just racing ahead and getting involved in social media and doing the promotion, but actually the fundamentals of their business are wrong. They've maybe got a product that nobody actually wants to buy anymore, or they've got their pricing strategy completely wrong, or actually nobody even knows they exist, or that people can't find their product, they're not distributing it properly. That's much more important than what am I doing in social media. One of the other things that Catherine talked about before was listening to your audience, and this is my final point for those of you that are going, shut up, I want to go see the exhibitors. So listening was a really good tip from what Catherine was saying. Get involved in some of those conversations. But again, word of warning, another nice little model for you to take home. This is courtesy of the Referral Institute, or BNI, for those of you that are involved in either of those organisations. Anybody seen VCP before? Oh, fresh meat, fantastic. None of you have seen it. Okay, this applies to your networking that you're going to do in a moment, as well as your social media, as well as all of your marketing activity. Okay, and what it says is you have to be visible first. If nobody knows you exist, then you're not going to make any money. Stands to reason, everybody happy with that idea, yeah? So you've got to be visible first. The next step when you meet anybody is you've got to be credible. So the C is credible. How credible are you as a business, as an organisation? What have you done? What customers have you worked with? What testimonials have you got? Do you come across as a credible person when you're talking to people? And you've kind of got to prove this bit before you get to the profit, which is the bit most of us are actually interested in, at least those of us in private business. But what happens in networking is we try and skip this process, don't we? If any of you had anybody today that came up to you and thrust a business card in your hand, or said, hello, I'm so-and-so and I do this, are you interested in buying something from me? Any of you seen anybody that does that kind of thing? We skip this credibility bit, don't we? So actually, I'm not going to recommend you to my best client if I just met you today, because that's putting my reputation on the line, isn't it? But most people, we go in and we kiss on the first date, we call it. We go in for the kiss, we don't even know you yet, so you're going to get slapped. So you've got to do this credibility bit, and it's the same online. You've got to put the time in to build your credibility. You can't just go online and tweet and say, come look at my website. No, I don't know you. Why would I come and look at your website? Tell me a bit about you first. I need to build a relationship with you first. Most people take about 7 touch points to get from visibility to profitability. So if you think you can just go meet people and touch them once and they're going to go, oh, whoopee, I've been waiting for you my entire life. I've got £1 million contract to give you. It's not going to happen. You've got to do some groundwork. You've got to do a bit more work than that and build up your credibility. And this is where people are making lots of inroads online with their blogs, with their tweets, with all the social media. They're building those relationships and they're being authentic. So hopefully that was useful. If you've got any questions, please do come and ask me, and enjoy the network and enjoy the rest of the event.